MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starter, Sandy Alcantara.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez. The pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And next to hit for Detroit, Eric Haas. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Oh, the throw is wild, and he'll reach second with one away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And next up for the Tigers, number 48. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit, one run is in. In there safely.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One down. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Slow roller to first, and it gets by him. In at second, no play. A run comes in on the play.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So one out with two aboard. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. One run is in. McKinstry around third. He'll score as well, and they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Man at second with one away. And up next for Detroit, Jake Marisnick. The other way, and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Andy Ibanez. On the ground to second, might be 2. No throw, he's safe at first.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
So a lefty out of the pen, number 90. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. And now it's Jonathan Scope. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Run comes in from second. It's 6-0. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Chisholm under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The relay applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the first, and pitching in this game, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
We go to the bottom of the first. John Birdie at the plate. And the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Scope throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants guys to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And the pitch. Up the middle, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jazz Chisholm now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Arise off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for Miami. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
And a pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, number 48. On a line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Cabrera coming home. He will score, and it's an 8-run lead.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One away, runners at second and third. And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. And first offering is fouled off. One down, runners at second and third. Liner, and that should be extra bases. One run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 10-0. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he's in there as 2 runs score in the play.
He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on him.
Steven Okert gets handed the rock out of the pen, and little room for error with a runner on third.
Steven Okert.
So a man aboard. Now here's Jake Marisnick.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And the lead continues to grow. So up next, Andy Ibanez. That's to third, and it gets by him. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Next to hit, Jonathan Schoop. That's ripped. Base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1. Left field, way back there, way back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Javi Baez blasts one out. His 150th career homer. A 4 spot on the board. It's 15-0.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Archie Bradley gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
So now here's the DH, Miguel Cabrera.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
Line drive.
Cabrera.
Soler pulls that one down, 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, Eric.
And now Eric Haas, 1 for 2. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Hard hit left side, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, number 48. Lifted in the air, right center field. De La Cruz sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Tigers lead this one 15-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
For the Marlins,
And a pitch.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 1 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
no left fielder.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Gene Segura at the plate here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes to Segura. There's the strike. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Miami down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
The right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
The wind to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. On the money. Nice play.
Nice diving stop right there. It gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. That one ripped. Soler settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm turns and moving to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
For the Marlins, the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. At the belt and fires. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball, Torkelson. Takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Righty delivers. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
The pitch. Out to center. Marisnik under this one. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, John Birdie.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now here is John Birdie. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Swing, and a ball popped up. Baez moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Andy Ibanez.
The 3rd baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Bradley back to work. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first, Jonathan Schoop up now for the Tigers. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's Javier Baez. Hammered, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting.
So now the DH spot, Miguel Cabrera. That's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now, Eric Haas. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they extend their lead.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation, and if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
So 2 down now, and here is number 48. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. In comes the run from third, and the lead continues to grow.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Number 81 comes on now, and never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. So digging in, Zach McKinstry. That's out to center field. Chisholm going back on this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. On now to the bottom of the fourth. The Tigers are out front 17-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom four, here's Joey Wendell.
Leading up for the Marlins, the third baseman.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Just missed. The 1-0. That's towards center. Marisnik puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis.
Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
There's a strike. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Marisnik turns, moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chisholm.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all, and they've got their first run. It's 17-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now here is Brian De La Cruz. And here it comes. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.